Welcome! Today, we're diving into Apple Innovating the Future, a captivating story about how Apple's relentless innovation reshapes the tech landscape. You'll experience a journey where human connection and technology converge seamlessly. Throughout this story, I'll briefly explain any complex vocabulary, like salubrious, meaning health-giving, and notable grammar choices, such as inversion for emphasis. This approach ensures you enjoy a smooth, engaging narrative as we explore Silicon Valley's high-tech offices and quiet innovation labs. You'll meet Alex Chen and Jordan Blake, two visionaries striving for groundbreaking advancements. So sit back and enjoy this inspirational tale of innovation, persistence, and vision. The hum of machinery filled the air as Alex Chen sat hunched over a sketch pad. The sterile scent of the lab enveloped them, a mix of cleaning agents and metal. Their pencil danced across the page, outlining the sleek curves of a new design for wearable tech. Inside Apple's high-tech innovation lab, everything was sleek and modern, a testament to cutting-edge equipment and brilliant minds. Here was where the inception, meaning beginning, of the future happened. Yet, the pristine environment offered little solace to Alex's troubled mind. Doubts, like dark clouds, gathered around his thoughts. Past failures lingered, taunting with whispers of inadequacy. "Jordan," Alex murmured, breaking the steady rhythm of graphite on paper, "I still can't shake off the feeling that what happened before might happen again." Jordan Blake, with his characteristic charismatic presence, leaned against the glass wall, separating them from the bustling main floor. "You're still dwelling on that?" Jordan's voice was smooth, reassuring. "The past is a lesson, Alex, not a sentence." Alex hesitated, their hands motionless on the sketch pad. Memories returned with a visceral, meaning deep, chill, vivid, and sharp. The sting of previous setbacks was fresh, and the scars of inadequacy loomed large. However, in Jordan's office, a stark contrast to the frenetic energy of the lab, there was an oasis of calm. The space was minimalist, punctuated by sleek furniture and a view of the Silicon Valley landscape. Jordan's gaze was piercing, yet comforting. "Listen," he began, his tone shifting to one of assertive encouragement. "It's crucial that you embrace this challenge." Subjunctive mood, that, plus base verb. Visionaries make the impossible possible, not perfectionists. Alex nodded, feeling a gentle surge of resolve. Never before had they felt so understood. Inversion for emphasis, auxiliary, plus subject, plus past participle. Jordan's words were like a balm, soothing the wounds left by the relentless pursuit of perfection. Later that night, the lab was a sanctuary of quiet. Only the soft glow of a computer screen illuminated Alex's workspace, accompanied by the faint tapping of keys. Papers were scattered around, sketches lined the walls, vibrant with burgeoning, meaning growing, ideas. It was a space alive with the promise of innovation. As they brainstormed, a spark of determination ignited within Alex. A realization dawned. Fear was a shadow, but one that could be outrun. The prospect of forging technology that would seamlessly connect humanity and innovation was too alluring to abandon. In the solitude of their workspace, Alex resolved to push beyond the fear. Embrace the unknown. After all, what was innovation if not the art of persisting against the odds? The future awaited, and Alex was ready to meet it head-on. The decision settled in their mind, a quiet yet powerful vow to pursue greatness. Jordan Blake stood before the packed auditorium, his presence commanding and his voice resonating, meaning echoing, with a confidence that seemed to buoy the very air. The auditorium itself was a marvel of modern architecture, all sleek lines and gleaming surfaces, reflecting the cutting-edge innovation his company championed. As he spoke of the ambitious future he envisioned for them, the words flowed with an optimism that was both infectious and inspiring. The crowd buzzed with excitement, their murmurs a testament to the anticipation that filled the room. The scent of fresh coffee wafted through the air, mingling with the hum of conversation to create an atmosphere as encapsulating, meaning enclosing, as a hive's. Here, surrounded by eager faces, Jordan painted a picture of a future where technology and human connection intertwined seamlessly, each enhancing the other in ways previously unimagined. Away from the vibrant pulse of the auditorium, in a quiet corner office, Jordan faced a different kind of audience. The walls were lined with shelves of books, each volume a testament to the pursuit of knowledge. His mentor, a figure as seasoned as he was, meaning wise, listened intently. Here, Jordan's assertiveness softened, allowing a glimpse of the doubts that sometimes nipped at his heels. Balancing sustainability with our growth, Jordan admitted. It sometimes feels like navigating a storm without a compass. The mentor offered a gentle smile, his eyes crinkling at the corners. If Jordan were to falter, he began, using the subjunctive mood, expresses hypothetical situations. He would not be the first. But remember, resilience is the true mark of leadership. His words were a balm, a reminder that the path to innovation was rarely a straight line. Their conversation left Jordan with a renewed sense of purpose. As he returned to the bustling offices, he carried with him not just the mentor's wisdom, but a fresh perspective on the delicate dance of innovation and ethics. It was an intricate choreography, one that required both vision and vigilance. The announcement of their latest innovation, a groundbreaking piece of wearable tech, sent ripples of excitement through the office. The news was like a stone cast in a pond, each approval nod and congratulatory handshake a testament to the success they had achieved. Yet, even amid the triumph, there lingered an awareness of the obstacles that lay ahead, like shadows cast by the brightest light. In a minimalist meeting room, all clean lines and natural light, Jordan and Alex Chen sat across from one another. Alex, with his thoughtful, precise demeanor, was a crucial part of the team. They deliberated on strategies to ensure their technological advancements did not come at the expense of ethical responsibility. Rarely have they faced such a dilemma, Alex noted, his voice calm yet charged with the weight of their decisions. Here, he used inversion for emphasis, auxiliary plus subject plus past participle, to underscore the gravity of their situation. Every word between them was carefully measured, each a brick in the foundation of their strategy. They understood the profound impact their decisions would have, not just on the company, but on the world. The meeting room, silent, save for the rhythmic ticking of an unseen clock, seemed to hold its breath as they spoke. Their discussion was a testament to the power of thoughtful deliberation, a reminder that while innovation could be rapid, it must not be reckless. As they concluded their meeting, the sense of urgency had shifted to a quiet resolve. The challenges before them were complex, yet there was comfort in knowing they faced them together. Jordan returned to his office, his mind a whirl of plans and possibilities. The path forward was fraught with challenges, but it was also teeming with opportunity. The delicate balance they sought between innovation and ethics was not just a professional endeavor, it was a personal mission. Outside, the sun dipped lower in the sky, casting long shadows that danced across the floor. The office buzzed with activity, the team energized by the day's announcements and the promise they held. Yet, amid the triumph, the undercurrent of challenges persisted, a reminder that they stood on the cusp of something great yet daunting. Jordan looked out at his team, his thoughts a mix of determination and hope. The future, with all its uncertainties, beckoned invitingly. And though the path was not without its obstacles, it was one they would navigate with both innovation and integrity. Subtle though it was, the seed of doubt lingered, a quiet whisper of the complexities that lay in wait. But it was also a call to action, a reminder that the journey of innovation was as much about the questions as the answers. The news report crackled through the office, a voice resonating with urgency and skepticism. Today, questions arise about the ethics surrounding the new technology developed by Chen Tech, the announcer declared, the hum of electronic devices underscoring every word. Alex Chen watched the screen intently, the implications settling heavily on his shoulders. Controversy was brewing, and it stretched beyond the confines of their sleek boardroom. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the tense air as Alex engaged in a heated debate with his colleagues. We must weigh our innovations against their societal impact, he said, his voice calm but firm. His colleagues, disparate, meaning different, in their viewpoints, nodded, some in agreement, others in reluctant acknowledgement. The conundrum, meaning dilemma, was clear: how to push boundaries without overstepping ethical lines. Amidst the buzz of discussions, Jordan Blake stepped forward, bringing a sense of charisma and assertiveness that demanded attention. We can't ignore these concerns, he stated, his tone leaving no room for dissent. I propose we host a transparent roundtable to address them directly. The company needed more than innovation. It needed trust. Alex considered Jordan's suggestion, recognizing the wisdom in engaging the public openly. It's crucial we demonstrate our commitment to ethical practices, he acknowledged, looking around the table for support. His gaze met nods, and a shared sense of purpose began to crystallize. Their determination carried them outside into the bustling streets of Silicon Valley. The city's energy was palpable, the ever-present buzz of innovation in the air. Plans for the open forum took shape, an opportunity to bridge the gap between technology and the community it served. Later, the team reconvened in the quiet sanctum of their innovation lab. Here, surrounded by the gentle whirring of prototypes, they worked to align their latest developments with the company's core values. Never before had they faced such scrutiny, Alex mused aloud, reflecting on the inversion after the negative adverbial, auxiliary plus subject, plus past participle. Jordan insisted that Alex be present at the round table, using the subjunctive mood to emphasize the importance. Your presence will reinforce our commitment, he explained, his tone both encouraging and resolute. The task ahead was daunting but necessary. Efficacy, meaning effectiveness, was not only about technological advancement, it also encompassed the ethical paradigms, meaning models by which they operated. Their challenge was to integrate these principles into every facet of their work. As the day waned, Alex stood by the window, the skyline a testament to human ingenuity. He was thoughtful, precise in his determination to ensure that their path forward respected both innovation and impact. The subtle hook of uncertainty remained, a reminder that this balance would shape the future they were striving to create. In the heart of Silicon Valley's bustling tech offices, the morning began with promise. Yet, within minutes, Alex Chen found himself staring at a blank screen. The holographic interface, once vibrant and responsive, now lay dormant. A malfunction had derailed the project, meaning disrupted, and Alex could almost feel the weight of the team's expectations pressing down on him. His fingers hovered over the keyboard, and frustration surged through his veins. What should have been a routine update had somehow spiraled into an unexpected setback. The room was filled with a low hum of machinery, its usual comforting buzz, now a reminder of halted progress. He could hear the distant clatter of keyboards in other rooms, a symphony of productivity that seemed just out of reach. He took a deep breath, his mind racing to diagnose the issue. Had he known this would happen? Inversion for emphasis, auxiliary plus subject plus past participle, he would have prepared better. Later, in the spacious conference room, Jordan Blake gathered the team. His presence was commanding, his voice carrying the assertive tone of a leader who had weathered many storms. "We faced challenges before," he began, pacing slowly as he addressed the anxious faces around him. "Remember the launch 3 years ago? We turned a crisis into a triumph. This is no different." The room seemed to brighten with his words. The team's vigor, meaning energy, was slowly returning, fueled by the memory of past victories. Jordan continued, "Innovation doesn't come without hurdles. We need to focus on what we can control and trust in our capabilities." His charisma was undeniable, his vision both grounding and inspiring. He reminded them of their shared purpose, the relentless pursuit of reshaping technology while maintaining a human connection. There was a murmured agreement, a palpable shift in the room's atmosphere. The past was a testament to their resilience, and it was this shared history that Jordan hoped would light the path forward. As dusk settled over the valley, Alex found solace in the quiet innovation lab. The solitude, so unlike the earlier chaos, was a balm to his frayed nerves. The stillness allowed his thoughts to flow freely, and it was here, amidst the gentle hum of idle machines, that clarity struck. An epiphany, meaning revelation, surfaced, a solution crystallizing, meaning taking shape, as he stared at the schematic before him. The problem that had seemed insurmountable in the morning now appeared solvable in the gentle light of evening. Morning arrived with the first rays of sunlight filtering through the office windows. The team reconvened, their energy rekindled, meaning revived by both rest and resolve. Fresh coffee aromas mingled with the scent of newly printed documents, a promise of progress lingering in the air. Alex, invigorated by his late-night insight, shared his ideas with an enthusiasm that was contagious. "Last night, it all made sense," Alex explained, his voice steady yet infused with excitement. "We can refine the technology by focusing on sustainability. If only we could approach each challenge with this mindset," he thought, allowing hope to guide him. Subjunctive mood for wish. Use, base form of verb. The team listened intently, their eyes reflecting renewed determination. It was as if the setback had been a mere diversion, one that led them to a more profound understanding of their mission. Jordan nodded approvingly, recognizing the shift in momentum. "This is the vision we need," he affirmed, his own doubts momentarily forgotten in the face of such collective resolve. Throughout the day, the sounds of clicking keyboards and quiet conversations filled the office. Machinery buzzed softly, a backdrop to their efforts. The team worked tirelessly, each member playing a crucial role, their focus unwavering. As the day wore on, Alex felt the familiar mix of anxiety and excitement churning within him. The fear of failure lingered in the recesses of his mind. Yet it seemed less daunting now, overshadowed by the team's collective spirit. He knew that innovation was not a solitary pursuit, but a shared journey. As evening approached, Alex glanced around the room. Despite the earlier setback, they had made significant progress, and though challenges lay ahead, he felt a certainty that they were on the right path. In the quiet moments, he reflected on how each day brought them closer to their goal of creating groundbreaking technology that respected both the environment and humanity. The office settled into a calm rhythm, the day's triumphs and trials blending into the background hum of possibility. The future seemed a little more certain now, a little brighter. In the quiet, Alex realized that setbacks were not just obstacles, but opportunities in disguise. With this in mind, he allowed himself a moment of hope, knowing well that the journey was far from over. The night held its own mysteries, but with renewed spirit and a shared vision, they were prepared to meet whatever came next. The launch event unfurled within the sleek, high-tech auditorium, its atmosphere palpable, meaning noticeable, with excitement. The walls, lined with interactive displays, glowed softly under the ambient lighting, casting a futuristic hue across the eager faces assembled there. Conversations buzzed like an electric current, an undercurrent of anticipation threading through the crowd. At the center of this technological marvel stood Alex Chen. With an air of quiet confidence, Alex took the stage, his presence commanding yet unassuming. His voice, both thoughtful and precise, resonated throughout the space as he began his speech, weaving a narrative that was both personal and visionary. "This journey," he began, "is not just about the technology we create, but about the connections we forge." His words, simple yet profound, drew the audience in. He paused, gauging the room, before continuing with a phrase that marked the heart of his message. "If it be our destiny, we shall redefine connection." Subjunctive mood for hypothetical, be instead of is. The audience, a confluence, meaning merging, of tech enthusiasts and curious onlookers, hung on every word, captivated by the promise of a future transformed. As the unveiling commenced, the auditorium came alive. Screens flickered to life, displaying vibrant visuals that danced with the cadence of his speech. A gentle hum filled the room, a subtle reminder of the seamless integration of life and tech that Alex described. The demonstration was not just seen, but felt, an immersive experience that transcended the ordinary. Reaction from the audience was immediate and overwhelmingly positive. Early adopters among the crowd shared their initial feedback, noting the technology's potential to revolutionize, meaning transform, everyday interactions. It was as if the very fabric of connection had been rewoven, making way for deeper human bonds. As the event drew to a close, Jordan Blake joined Alex. Together, they retreated to a quieter alcove behind the scenes, where the hum of excitement was replaced by a reflective calm. Jordan, ever the charismatic leader, clapped Alex on the shoulder. "We've done it," he said, his voice carrying both relief and ambition. "The future holds infinite, meaning endless, possibilities." Alex nodded, feeling the weight of their shared journey lift slightly. Exhaustion mingled with exhilaration, a familiar ambivalence, meaning mixed feelings, settling in. Never before had they witnessed such enthusiasm, inversion after negative adverbial, negative expression plus auxiliary plus subject plus past participle, he mused, thinking back to the overwhelming response from the audience. The path ahead seemed illuminated by the glow of new beginnings, each step promising further breakthroughs. Despite the challenges that lay ahead, Alex and Jordan were united in their vision. The delicate balance between rapid innovation and its ethical implications would require careful navigation. Yet, in this moment, amidst the quiet aftermath of their triumph, they allowed themselves to imagine a future where technology and human connection could truly converge. With the event's success echoing softly in their ears, they turned to the glass doors leading back to the bustling world outside. The night was young, and so were the dreams that danced on the horizon. Thanks for tuning in to the English Frequency Podcast. We're glad to be part of your English learning journey, from beginner to advanced. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, share, and leave a review. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and see you in the next episode.